You're the king of diamonds, the wealthy king, material authority, command. Resources flow toward you because you know how to move them. But there's a shadow side to that crown, and it's not what you think it is. This is an honest look at what your birth card is actually telling you about power, money, and the people around you. Here's what this reading is: a deterministic map of your psychological pattern. Not fate, not fortune, math. A 52-card lattice that doesn't change. Your birth card sits in a fixed position in that lattice. And right now, in year 37 of your 90-year cycle, you're being shown something specific about how you use authority. The shadow isn't a flaw. It's feedback. It's workable. That's the whole point. Cardology isn't divination. It's a permutation. There are exactly 52 cards. Each one sits in a fixed position in a 90-year lattice. You were born under the King of Diamonds. That card doesn't move. Your life direction doesn't move. Your gifts and challenges don't move. What moves is the active lighting card, the planetary trigger that illuminates one specific card each season. Right now, Mercury is lighting the Four of Clubs. That's your active window. This isn't interpretation. It's geometry. It's solid. The shadow operates as a swing. Two poles. On one side that collapse, you become mentally rigid. Your frameworks calcify. You use them like armor against uncertainty. You treat your financial logic as untouchable doctrine. You dismiss anything that doesn't fit the system you've built. On the other side, the excess, you're dogmatically defensive. Your ideas aren't open to revision. They're doctrine. You defend them not because they're true, but because questioning them feels like losing ground. The sweet spot? Holding your authority while staying curious. You're not there yet. That's what this season is showing you. You confuse financial authority with being right about everything. You're commanding, but not collaborative. When you make a money decision, it lands like law. People follow because they respect your track record, yes, but also because questioning you feels unsafe. You control finances to maintain power, not consciously, but structurally. You consult on the surface, but the outcome's already decided. Your team knows it. They defer, not because they agree, but because they've learned that genuine disagreement costs them. You dismiss perspectives that differ from yours. You frame them as uninformed, risky, naive. But what's actually happening is you're protecting a version of yourself that needs to be right to feel secure. The pattern is old. It works for accumulation. It fails at collaboration. It isolates you from the very counsel that could sharpen your decisions. And at 36, you're at the edge of learning that good financial leadership means actually consulting others. That authority and humility can live in the same body. Mercury is lighting your Four of Clubs right now. This is a 52-day window. Mercury governs thought, communication, frameworks. In its shadow, it hardens into dogma. It uses logic as a weapon. It refuses to update. You're in a season where your mental rigidity is being illuminated, not punished. Illuminated. The timing matters because Mercury moves fast. This isn't a year-long reckoning. It's a focused 52-day spotlight. The universe is saying, watch how you think. Watch how you defend your thinking. Watch what happens when someone disagrees with your financial framework. This is the moment to notice. Not next year. Now. Your lifetime gift is the Seven of Spades, clarity in adversity. You see through fog. When things are uncertain, you think clearly. You make good calls under pressure. That's always available to you. It's a superpower. Your lifetime challenge is the Three of Clubs, the need to communicate, to collaborate, to let others in. This card returns again and again. It's not going away. It's not a weakness. It's a curriculum. Every time you face it, you're being asked, can you lead without controlling? Can you think without needing to be the only one who thinks? Can you make decisions with others instead of for them? That's your edge. That's where growth lives. You're in year 37 of a 90-year cycle. This pattern, this exact shadow, will return. In year 74, you'll face it again, and again in the years between. But here's what matters. The geometry repeats. The moment never does. You'll never have this season again. You'll never be 36 again. You'll never face this Mercury window at this exact point in your life again. The spiral is fixed, but your consciousness isn't. Every time the pattern returns, you can meet it differently. That's how a spiral works. Same shape, different altitude. The shadow isn't the enemy. It's the doorway. Your curriculum is clear. Learn that good financial leadership means consulting others. Learn that authority and humility coexist. Learn that being right and being connected aren't opposites. This deep dive is the beginning. If you want the full architecture, your entire 90-year map, your specific active cards, your exact gift and challenge work, go to cardologypro.com/deep-dive. The math is waiting, and so is clarity.